Hey there, Lizzie Mash from themovingmama.com, and today I'm going to be showing you how to discipline a one-year-old using gentle parenting strategies. Okay, so if you have a one-year-old, you're probably in this awkward stage right now where it feels like you have a baby, but it also feels like you have a toddler. They're starting to walk, they're starting to grab things, they're becoming more curious. And you might be wondering, is it time to discipline them? What do I do? How do I handle this? And it feels kind of weird. They're your precious little baby who could do no wrong. And suddenly they're pulling things off of the coffee table and they're breaking. So before we get started, I want to let you know that at themovingmama.com and in my videos, I'm all about gentle parenting, and that's what I use in real life with my own daughter and with all the children that I work with. And basically, gentle parenting is a respect-based approach to discipline, where in the end, I want children to choose to do the right thing because in their minds, they actually see that as the right thing to do, and not because they're motivated by the fear of punishment or other consequences or even rewards. So that is just like the foundation of all the advice that I will be giving. So when it comes to a one-year-old, I think that the most important thing for us to remember is that they are just so curious about the world around them. And every single little thing they do is an opportunity for them to learn, even if it's not something that we actually want them to do, like pulling something off of the coffee table and it breaks. They're learning different things about cause and effect and watching things fall. It's all a teaching moment for them. And so for us, sometimes it is just best to limit those things from them. If we don't want them to be breaking things, what else can we give them to pull on so that they can learn those things, right? So I have three main things about how to discipline a one-year-old. The first of all is that we ourselves need to choose to be patient. We need to be patient in knowing that they will eventually learn not to pull things down or touch things that are dangerous, or like putting their hands in the dog's water bowl, for example, that eventually they will learn not to do that, but it's going to take consistency from us. So we just need to be patient and know that they're learning. The second thing is that we need to be nurturing more connection with our child. So when our child feels safe, even at 1 year old, when they feel safe and confident with us, it's much easier for them to respond to our correction. So that means, say they're splashing their hands in the dog's water bowl, instead of grabbing them swiftly and moving them away, gently touch them and pick them up and use some positive words there, encouraging them of what they can and cannot do. And so instead of saying, ew, that's gross, or like shaming them in a way, you would want to give a more positive reinforcement to encourage them to do that play somewhere else. Like, oh, you really want to splash in the water. Why don't we go take a bath? Or after dinner, you can have a bath and splash in there. And it might feel kind of awkward at first saying these things to your 1 year old because you might be thinking, well, they don't understand what I'm saying. But this is really great practice for you in the future to be using positive language. And I have a post all about how to use positive language with our kids and the effect that that has. And it's really great. And then the third thing is redirect. And I kind of already used that as an example, that if they're doing something that you don't want them to be doing, redirect them to something else, preferably something that's in the same lines of what they were already doing, since that's what they were interested in, but just send them off to something else. And always just be consistent with that and try to think of yourself as just being calm and patient and gentle as you transition them from the thing you really don't want them to be doing to the thing that you'd be okay with them doing. Just try to stay calm in that, because if you're calm in that transition, then they'll be calm in that transition too. But if you get really worked up and upset about what they're doing, then all that emotion is going to come on them as well. And that's when that might trigger a tantrum in them. I mean, you could be as gentle as possible and they might still have a tantrum, but just remember that they're still learning. And I have lots more to say about this, and it's all in the blog post that you can find below about how to discipline a 1 year old.